What is up, Deadly Saints Nation? It is I, your boy, Firestar Heart, the MVP of this show, of course. And we're gonna I gotta get to something that I can use to interact with you guys real quick, so I can spot the live chat here. So just excuse me for 1 second while I pull this up. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. So, welcome to, finally, a new episode of the Deadly Saints podcast. Now, of course, you guys know me. I am Firestar Heart. You guys may be wondering where I've been as far as the podcast goes. Well, just quite frankly, WWE hasn't really been doing it for me lately as far as things to talk about. So, this week is kind of different. So there will be another podcast tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow, if everything goes right. There is one scheduled for tomorrow. We have some things to talk about. TLC is this weekend, so there's going to be some discussion for sure, and there will definitely be a WWE TLC review. I will not live react to it, so don't expect like a live reaction or anything like that. No. But before we get into the juice of this episode, you can, of course, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Goals for the videos right now, we're starting off small. We're trying to reach 10 likes per video right now. That is our current like goal, is 10 likes on each video, each live stream, each upload, each podcast, what have you. You can follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at Firestar Heart. You can follow me on Twitch at Firestar Heart as well, where I'll be returning to gameplay soon, hopefully by Christmas. You can, want to for Christmas, get some merchandise at teespring.com/stores/Firestar-Heart. And hopefully, within the next few days, I'll have a hoodie or two, maybe, available. I just got to see what is up. Like I said, there's been updates and problems going on with that. So hopefully I can get everything cleared up on that matter. And if you want to support this small channel, you can donate on Patreon. Or you can donate through PayPal or Streamlabs, whatever you feel comfortable with. Links for all that is in the description box below. And of course, my partner and girlfriend Dark Angel, you can follow her and the Deadly Saints Nation on Twitter, Facebook, stuff like that, if you so choose. With that out of the way, this episode is a special episode of the Deadly Saints podcast, where we will be talking about the current state as of 2018. That's right. We are heading on to December 14th in just about an hour or so. But it is still the 13th, so that is why the date is on the video. We are going to be talking about Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Now, why am I holding these two in my hands and not the other ones? Well, these two are the latest installments in the franchise. Guitar Hero Live, Rock Band 4, if you will. Now, what do I mean by the state of these two franchises? These two phenomenons in rhythm gaming. Now, there's a lot I could talk about when it comes to this, and I'm not going to play music or any of that matter, just because I do not want to get hit with copyright. I can see, otherwise I would have it playing in the background right now. I really would, but I do not want to get hit with the copyright stuff. So, that's one thing I can discuss. YouTubers getting copywritten for uploading the gameplay footage of the songs. I've always been split down the middle with that, because I think while I'm almost positive that the record companies or the artists or whoever sends out those copyrights still have every reason to. You gotta think there's somewhere in the middle that you guys that they can meet with us content creators that do videos like that, because we upload the gameplay of the songs that we have bought, purchased for those games, and we play them for not only the enjoyment of us, but if we're recording, we want the audience to enjoy along with us for the gameplay and stuff like that, and it's a dead giveaway that it's gameplay for first off. Okay, so with that being said, I think there's somewhere in the middle that they can meet with the content creators that do Guitar Hero and Rock Band and stuff like that to enable, the content creator to not only to gain something as well as, the artist and record company or, whatever. Those are my thoughts on that. So basically, quit copyright striking us. Come on now. We play these games for fun, enjoyment, and we like to stream it. We like to stream it for fun and enjoyment. And yes, we like to upload a video for fun and enjoyment. Now, I've been playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero for 12 years now. It'll be 13 next summer altogether. I mean, I'm not retiring from Rock Band anytime soon, and I still go back and play the old Guitar Heroes every now and then. We'll get to the fate of Guitar Hero, trust me. It started with Guitar Hero back in 2005 for the PlayStation 2. Based off of a game that came out beforehand, where you would go down the chart, hitting accurate buttons and stuff like that. I believe that was called Amplitude. That came out a couple of years prior to Guitar Hero, and Guitar Hero kind of went with the notion of you could play with controller if you so choose, but they went with the notion of getting a plastic guitar, plugging it into your console, and playing as you were playing, guitar. Strum, hit the corresponding colored frets, and of course you had your 4 difficulty levels: easy, medium, hard, and expert. The band stuff down the line on Guitar Hero's end would introduce like a beginner difficulty where all you had to do was strum. But on that, more on those details when we get to those games. Now the soundtrack for the first Guitar Hero was decent. You had songs like Bark at the Moon, Cowboys from Hell, Thunderkiss 65, Smoke on the Water. I believe I Want to Be Sedated was on there. They had good songs, but the mechanics of Guitar Hero 1 weren't all that great. Specifically, like hammer-ons and pull-offs were not really fleshed out or anything like that. Guitar Hero 2 in 2006 came out for the PlayStation 2, and it improved. It was basically an improved version of Guitar Hero 1. Mechanics, even graphics, it showcased a lot more, and was when Guitar Hero really started to take off. Guitar Hero 1 was still good, but Guitar Hero 2 was when it really started to get that notoriety. Guitar Hero 2 features songs like Beast and the Harlot, Carry Me Home, Freebird, Trogdor, Thunder Horse. Those are some of the bonus songs. So Carry On Wayward Son, Last Child, and then some songs that came out a year later when they re-released Guitar Hero 2 on the Xbox 360. They featured some new songs and extra songs like that. And they actually had come out with DLC packs that went backwards, that were backwards compatible to Guitar Hero 1. Well, they weren't backwards compatible per se, but basically you could play Guitar Hero 1 songs on Guitar Hero 2 through these DLC packs. So basically they added it in so you could have that Guitar Hero 1 feel in Guitar Hero 2 for your Xbox 360. Which was really good. That was really cool. And then around the time Guitar Hero started to pick up the real good stank, and the one that many feel is still the best Guitar Hero ever to date. 2007, I believe it was, the release of Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Of course, you had Slash, you had Tom Morello, and you had Lou the Devil. Had a Grim Reaper, your normal characters like Izzy Sparks, Axel Steel, Judy Nails, I believe Pandora. Midori was introduced. You had Casey Lynch, Lars Omelette, Xavier Stone, Clive Winston. I think I don't know. I don't remember if he was in Guitar Hero 3, but Clive Winston is another icon. Johnny Napalm, you name it. I think I said Izzy Sparks already. So yeah, Izzy Sparks is kind of like my go-to guy before they introduced Create a Character on Guitar Hero, and then of course it became I'm creating myself. And then they had DLC packs for Guitar Hero 3 that they introduced down the line as well, which included some really awesome stuff. And I wish I had been able to get my hands on that. So if anybody out there happens to have it, if you want a license transfer with me, or send them to me somehow so I can get them, then that'd be cool. And I'll get to that part as well. Now, 2007 also marked the beginning of Rock Band. Not Rock Band 4, obviously, but the very first Rock Band. Now, I do have all the Guitar Heroes and all the Rock Bands for Xbox and up. I literally, I had them all. I bought them all. And then, of course, wasted no time getting my hands on these. Well, it took me a bit longer to get my hands on this. And I really should have played it more had I known the fate that was awaiting it. Anyways, Rock Band 1 drops in 2007 and introduces a whole new aspect to the rhythm gaming, in which they added vocals, bass, and drums. Now, if you play co-op on the other Guitar Heroes, obviously you could play backup on the second guitar. But this time around, you could go through and play bass, drums, vocals by yourself as an alternate instrument, because they had achievements that you needed to get and all that good stuff. Achievements, trophies, whatever system you played it on. And then they had DLC, of course, for Rock Band as well. And basically, it was a full band experience. Now, Rock Band 1 wasn't that smooth with mechanics, but once again, it had pretty okay soundtrack to kick off that particular franchise as well. And this was after the Harmonix and Activision split. Harmonix went over to Rock Band. Activision took upon Guitar Hero. Activision. But I digress. So, you got those games going on. And, by the way, I hope I'm doing pretty good. I don't think I'm doing too bad for not really having the notes off in front of me. And I'm just going off of pure memory, folks. So, hopefully I'm doing good for you guys. Be sure to leave a comment below. Join the chat if you can. Leave your memories, man. Leave your fond memories or your knowledge about Guitar Hero Rock Band down below. And of course, keep it professional, folks. I will be monitoring the chats. We're here to keep it pro. So 2008 comes around, and we get Guitar Hero World Tour. They decided, hey, we're gonna jump on this bandwagon here, and they introduced drums, bass, vocals to the aspect of playing Guitar Hero, and you can go through an individual career as guitarist, bassist. What mind you. So that comes out. You get DLC, and you got some like new mechanics, where you would have held notes, and they would come in, and you would still have notes coming at you while you had like a held note on. Those are like double helds or something like that. But anyways, some slightly new notes were introduced. I never really got that good at Guitar Hero drums, which is weird. I think I would do okay now if I went back and played, but because I'm a solid drummer on Rock Band 4. I'm not the best, but my skill level is over 900. I think it's about base 940 on drums. So I mean, I'm not a slouch. I can play on expert and do fairly well. Sometimes I have to bounce back and forth to hard. It just depends on the song. So I'm not the best drummer in the world, but I'm not the worst. I'm an okay, I'm a pretty okay drummer. Strongest instruments obviously are guitar, bass, and vocals for me. Yes, I know vocals, right? You barely make it. You barely do good enough singing to make it in your band. By the way, when you get another cover out, when you get another song out, when are you doing your next Chronic Bullet project? Hopefully soon, folks. There's a lot of projects on the plate. Just cooperate with me. Hopefully, have something. I gotta get in, have complete silence, and I gotta lay down some vocal tracks. Particularly, there is one cover I want to do that I think we can do right off the bat and get it in just about one take. So anyways, enough about that. We go to still in 2008, back on track now. Rock Band 2 drops. Okay, Rock Band 2 is an improvement on Rock Band 1, obviously. Get some better songs in there, and not only that, but you could also play Rock Band 1 songs in Rock Band 2. So here we are with now we're getting back catalog introduced into Rock Band. And this is part of the reason why Rock Band is still considered fairly strong today. I say fairly strong because yes, there was a dwindle in popularity in the rhythm gaming franchise. However, Rock Band is still staying afloat, despite the one mode people like to complain about. I'll get to that when I get to Rock Band 4. Trust me on that. So, Rock Band 2 comes out, more DLC, more, backwards compatibility, all that good stuff. Good career mode. You can play your career mode online with your friends, or you can play it by yourself, or play it with your local band, with your family, friends, or whatever. These are great party games that you can have fun with. Obviously, that's a definite note to take away when you think about Guitar Hero and Rock Band. So 2009 rolls around. We get a plethora of Guitar Hero games. I'm talking we're pumping shit out now. We started off with Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Okay, we got Guitar Hero Aerosmith, which had like Guitar Hero 3 mechanics. So it was Guitar Hero 3 with Aerosmith. That's cool. Aerosmith was a great game. They deserved it. And basically most, if not all, well, no, not all the Aerosmith catalog. But most of the Aerosmith catalog that was on Guitar Hero Aerosmith is ironically now DLC on Rock Band. So there you go. They did that, and maybe they'll release, you know, some of the other tracks, or I'm sure at some point they might even have all the Aerosmith tracks, if they so choose, that were on the Guitar Hero Aerosmith game on Rock Band. So that's even cool. That's even cooler. But once again, I digress. You had Guitar Hero Aerosmith, you got Guitar Hero Van Halen, Guitar Hero Metallica. Then you had DS games like Guitar Hero on tour decades, and I think there was another on tour. You just had a plethora of Guitar Hero games just coming out. Then you had Band Hero, DJ Hero, you know, spin-offs, and Band Hero is like a poppy version of Guitar Hero, okay? Don't get me started on Band Hero, please. They had a couple of hits in there. Still. Okay, you know what? Why the fuck are you gonna have Taylor Swift in your god? Okay. Just focus. Focus, calm down, Phil. Don't do it. Bang. All right. So, we see a plethora of those releases. 2010 rolls around. This is the die down area. This is what we would have recognized as the swan song for about 4 to 5 years. Actually, yeah, for 5 years. This would be the swan song for Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero comes out with Warriors of Rock. And I think that was an awesome way to go out for Guitar Hero. It was an awesome soundtrack. It was very hard hitting. A lot of the songs on there were very hard hitting. It was basically a heavy metal version of Guitar Hero, which is pretty much what most people would have wanted in a soundtrack. And of course, you got this crazy story mode about Guitar Hero people turning into these like high level demons, and they gain all these extra power ups and all that shit. I mean, Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock was wacky, and I think it was a great way for it to go out. Personally, that's just me. You guys may have other opinions about it, but I think Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock was a pretty strong way for Guitar Hero to go out on those consoles. Then Rock Band 3 introduced harmonies, pro drums, pro guitar, keyboard, pro keyboard, and of course, pro bass, obviously, because you're playing a pro guitar. What really stuck, though, throughout that was basically pro drums and harmony vocals. So that's all they ended up sticking by the time, we came up to Rock Band 4 on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. But once again, we'll get to that. So Rock Band 3 has an 83-song set list. Once again, very, very strong set list. Probably the strongest in Rock Band history. Not to mention, Rock Band 3 has been kept alive through numerous back catalog of DLC you can still get today. As far, well, not Rock Band Network. You can't get Rock Band Network because they're currently working on re-licensing and re-releasing Rock Band Network's back catalog onto Rock Band 4. Per fans' request. So, Harmonix, good job on listening to you people there. They're slowly but surely pumping that out. So that is why Rock Band Network songs are no longer available right now on Rock Band 3. However, you can still get like the normal DLC for the most part that is still available for purchase. And if you're looking to get a Legacy DLC, I would recommend you go buy it on Rock Band 3 and then install it to Rock Band 4. Because if you buy it on Rock Band 4, I mean, if you just have Rock Band 4, you sold off your 360 or PS3 or whatever, Well, obviously that isn't going to bother you. I think they're slowly working on trying to make Rock Band 4 the definitive Rock Band anyways. But there's still going to be people to go back and play Rock Band 3. This is why Rock Band 3 was so strong. But if you're like me and you did not sell your 360 to get an Xbox One, I was not a sellout. Yes, there you go. I said it. You don't want to give. You might not want to give up your systems, and of course, it could just be the game collector. But anyways, if you have, your Rock Band 3 still, and you want to buy Legacy DLC, buy it on Rock Band 3. Let it install Rock Band 4. Because if you don't, you would have to purchase it twice. And I don't know about you, I don't want to purchase something twice. I've already had to purchase, a ton of, like 3 or 4 Rock Band 3 discs. And here's why. If you have the EA disc of Rock Band 3, title update 4, okay, you know what? I can't really give it away. With mentions. But bottom line is, you're offline, Rock Band 3, and you have the EA edition. If you, meet the requirements that you can play a complete back catalog of Rock Band 3 customs, which really, really just enhances the Rock Band 3 library even more. Because now you basically have access to just about any song you want if it has been charted. So that is very awesome there. I'll be showcasing some projects in the future if it works out right of Rock Band customs. Should be fun. That should be a fun little stream. And besides, so outside of your DLC, when you play online, now you have on a separate drive these customs that you can play on Rock Band 3. So Rock Band 3 has a whole new, like a whole second life to it. You have an official life and you have an underground life on it. And that is even more awesome. So Rock Band 3 is definitely a strong, stable, game. And it's still played today. So, like I said, Rock Band is definitely a strong puller. So, you get Rock Band Blitz, which is kind of like the throwback to Amplitude that releases a couple of years later on the arcade, I believe like 2012. And of course, you keep getting DLC for the games that were coming out regularly. They stopped releasing games and went straight to supporting the games with DLC and extra songs. Up until 2014 with Guitar Hero, and I believe Rock Band ended their DLC for until Rock Band 4. Rock Band ended their DLC, I believe, in 2013, or it might have been about the same time as Guitar Hero took their DLC off the library. So you couldn't acquire DLC anymore. Not for Guitar Hero 2, 3, or anything World Tour or above. Could not acquire any of those songs. And it sucks because I used to not always have, steady internet, steady live, or any of that matter. So I couldn't really jump the gun on getting songs like that, for Guitar Hero Rock Band. And honestly, with the Rock Band thing, that's all still, for the most part, it's all still there. I think I could have gone back and gotten that if any time. If I had known that Guitar Hero was going to take down their DLC, I would have focused on keeping that DLC library strong. But, alas, nobody really knows these things until they announce it, within a short span before they actually do the deed. So, it dies out. official DLC dies out. The games go quiet. It's a night. Get Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Guitar Hero Live. When that is announced alongside Rock Band 4, Guitar Hero Live comes out on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, but it also came out for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So, yeah, I don't know. Where Guitar Hero fucked up with this? This is obviously Activision thing. So Activision, I got a problem with you. What you gonna do for me about that Strum Millionaire achievement, eh? Huh? What you gonna do? Somebody share this to Activision. Tell them to give me my Strum Millionaire achievement, damn it. I deserve it. Or make a way I can acquire it, and I'll go play through that shitty 42-song set list on Guitar Hero Live just to get it. Okay? I will do that. Because that is literally the only achievement left I have on Guitar Hero Live. Or to beat it. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, you should have just played it. Well, hear me out. Rock Band 4 starts off as almost like a bare bones. It's almost essentially like a high definition Rock Band 1 or your Xbox One and your PlayStation 4. Of course, you got your back catalog of DLC for the most part that can come over and you install it and you're able to play it. There you go. And of course, you got to re-export your stuff over from like Rock Band 1, 2, and you have to pay for your Rock Band 3 export. So that was like another $15 or something like that tacked on. So anyway, you got your export set up now. You got your, all that stuff. And you got career mode and Rocky Drama, which I am still working on those. While I'm working on the career series now for the World Tour of Rock Band 4. For those of you who have been following my channel for an extensive amount of time, you will know that. So, World Tour still in progress, and then right after I beat that, I will start up the Rocky Drama, or still be a separate episode, but still. All right, so you got that. But Rock Band 4 does not have online play as of yet. This is, the release in 2015. This is where they do not have that yet. Guitar Hero Live has a 42-song set on Live. And, a couple of them, they have a couple of good songs in there. And then you have some that you wouldn't think really belonged in Guitar Hero game. Not to mention, they took away the 5-button colored frets in place of a 6-button guitar consisting of 3 black buttons on the top, 3 white buttons on the bottom, and so you're alternate picking between your black and your white buttons, top to bottom. It's a very tight knit control, and it really does give your hand cramps. So I really feel like Guitar Hero also nicked that in the bud. The controller does get praised for adding an extra challenge, and yes, I do pretty much got the hang of it. I can play steadily on Expert, and if Expert ends up pissing me off too much because the guitar is being ring-dang-dinky-doo, Don't judge me on that, please. Then I'll drop to advanced again and, smooth sailing from there. Where they won, where they were winning at, and I can't even say that they were winning, but where they were thriving at on Guitar Hero Live was their Guitar Hero TV feature. That's right, GHTV. You had like 494, just about 500 songs that they had made available through streaming that you can play as long as you were online. And that was where all the fun came in for Guitar Hero Live. That's where, they had a good set of achievements there. And here's another gripe I have about it. If you knew that eventually the servers were going to end up shut down, why make achievements for something that's not going to be available eventually? Because you never know. Somebody could be buying a copy now. I'm not saying they are, but somebody could be buying a copy now, and all of a sudden they're fucked because GHTV isn't there. So, I'll get more on that as we get up through the years. So, Guitar Hero Live seems like it's off to a strong start, right? Rock Band 4, it's there. It's there. So as we go through, 2016 comes, we get the Rivals introduction, we get confirmation that online's coming. Rock Band 4's picking ground. Is picking up ground, is starting to get back to that area. Which, by the way, we still can't put tattoos on our guys. Harmonix. Well, where is the tattoo feature? Why can we not put artwork on our guys' arms? Why is I don't know. But anyway, basically on your Rock Band character creation, you create what your character looks like. You get the basics of what your character looks like. You don't really have a choice of body. You have a choice of face, choice of hair, choice of clothes. Simple. And because it's, on the current gen consoles, it's just good graphics. But basically, everybody looks like a skinny adolescent truck-headed rocker. Which, theoretically, is, still okay, but, we could use some more detail options. So, hopefully, Rock Band 4 can do that in the future. Maybe Harmonix, you guys can, get some updates going on to that, to where we have a little bit more open. And I think you guys have just about be pretty much set. All you would have to do is catch up your DLC for that. So Rock Band 4, keep doing, you're doing you right now. If just get some more stuff in there and get it really stitched in tight. I think you could have it. I think you could have it. You're about, I say maybe you're about 80% right now. But you can get to 100%. You can. If you put your mind to it, put your effort, put your work down to it, you can get it. Trust me, Harmonix. Trust me. Oh, and you guys can pay me for the suggestions later. So, 2017's rolling around. Guitar Hero Live is starting to die down because the Guitar Hero TV feature isn't really getting updated anymore. We got the songs that we got on there, so now it's just playing Guitar Hero Live, as you would. So we can already tell about what's coming, what's about to come to Guitar Hero Live. Rock Band 4 continues to pick up ground. They're releasing DLC strongly. They have the Rivals mode, which is the most annoying mode in the game. Let's be honest. Everybody thinks it. Nobody, but not many are gonna say it. They'll just go, well, play the songs, get a little bit experience points. Just make sure you do perfect on spotlights. Then you play yourself maybe 30 to 100 songs or something in a week setting, and hey, you good to go. You get the promotion. You need to whatnot. No, Homer Simpson, it ain't like that. Rivals is the most frustrating mode in Rock Band 4 because of the grind. Always have to grind. Not so much so when you're in the early tiers. If you want Bloodstone, buddy, you better grind your ass out and play Rock Band 4 and nothing else. Okay? Fuck having a live. Fuck having a category of other games that you gotta play, stream, or whatever you do for you Twitch content creators. No. You get to where you're trying to get Bloodstone, buddy, you're playing Rock Band 4 for at least 3 days. And I'm talking straight. And not, that's not counting sleep breaks. But you mind you, You know, you're playing anywhere from 100 to 200 to 300 songs. Okay, or you're playing. You're gonna basically try to play most to what all is available in those challenges. Not to mention, make sure your spotlight is on point, on fleek, as some people would say. So that is Rock Band Rivals. That mode in Rock Band is the most frustrating mode that you have. However, rest of Rock Band 4, thumbs up. Good job. Good job. All right. And you have your online mode now, obviously. So Rock Band 4, still release, and the DLC is hit and miss of Rock Band 4. However, they did win this past week, not what's coming this week, or not what is out this week. I'm not sure what's out this week. Just let me know. But last week they released Heart. 2 songs by Heart that have been needing to be on Rock Band. They released Crazy on You and Magic Man. Now, Crazy on You was on Guitar Hero 2, and Magic Man was on this Guitar Hero Rock Band knockoff called Rock Revolution, I believe it was. Well, they finally have a home now on Rock Band, and that is awesome. Played them last week. Got Tech FCs on guitar. Pretty sure I FC'd them on bass. Did okay on drums. They're a little bit of a challenge on drums, and I FC'd them on vocals. At least one or the other. I know I FC Crazy on You on solo and harmonies. Got 99% on solo and 100% harmonies on Magic Man. Anyways, enough about my Rock Band accomplishments, which, by the way, yes, I'm a pretty good expert player, and I'm going to go for it all. I know I won't get it all, but I'm going to go for getting most of it. So, if I decide whenever I get to stream Rock Band 4 again on Twitch, I will be doing that cameraless because, well, I'm going Screenshot-a-mania. I'm updating screenshots for the future Rock Band tour episodes in the Rocky Drama to feature the actual characters in my virtual band. So yay! Virtual Chronic Bullet will be the screenshots because I'm going to get a few of them, save them up, change it up a bit. So anyway, now Rock Band 4 is strong. And here we are living on 2018. Rock Band 4 has picked up ground. They're going strong. Guitar Hero Live gets news that on December the 1st, 2018, this was about a week or so ago, that the GHTV servers are going to be shutting down. We get this announcement, I believe it was either late 2017 or it could have been early 2018. They took away purchases for Guitar Hero Live. The microtransactions went away summer of 2018. Around June, July, I believe. And then December the 1st. In the morning hours, I want to say probably around 7 a.m., servers for GHTV went down. Song catalog. No mention from Activision or whatever about possibly rendering some of the GHTV songs as DLC into a GHTV section for, the DLC. That way, you could still get GHTV achievements by playing those downloadable songs. Well, no, there's no word about that. There's no word about making a GHTV song a DLC for Guitar Hero Live. It's just GHTV is gone now, and you're back down to the main game of just 42 songs, and half of which aren't even really worthy of being in Guitar Hero. So on December the 1st, 2018, is basically the day that Activision had finally killed Guitar Hero. What's the state of Rock Band, you might ask? still going strong today. Despite the frustrations that Rock Band has with whether it be modes, getting scores, or any of that, Rock Band 4, Rock Band as a whole, has once again outlasted, outgunned, and defeated Guitar Hero. All because of the company that took over Guitar Hero just couldn't get it the fuck together. Could not care enough to keep Guitar Hero alive. Guitar Hero is dead right now, anyway. Who knows if we could get a future Guitar Hero game? Who even knows if we're going to get a future Rock Band game? Which, by the way, we got a Rock Band VR game, so that's the thing. And yes, before you ask, Rock Band VR songs have been made available for purchase on Rock Band 4. So you ain't got to have Rock Band VR necessarily to play those songs. So we're left standing. Rock Band. Rock Band 4. Rock Band franchise in general is your last and standing in the rhythm games. And of course, there's some there's some games that have come out that are influenced to piggyback off of Rock Band and Guitar Hero. But the state of Rock Band and Guitar Hero in 2018 is Guitar Hero dead. But the spirit lives on in games like Clone Hero. And I believe there's a couple of other ones. You have like Phase Shift. Clone Hero is the one that has picked up a lot of ground. Definitely. There's people play the hell out of Clone Hero when they upload that to YouTube, buddy. Check it out. You got Jason Paradise. Monkey might even play it. And, Asai. Spelled A-C-A-I, by the way. I think Randy Ladyman's done it, does it too. Basically, you have a new generation of Rock Band and Guitar Hero players that are still into those rhythm games that are breaking heavy ground on YouTube. Very popular. This is a full-time gig for them. And they don't play just those games anymore. They play other games. They broke ground with the rhythm. Just like you could help your boy break even with the rhythm by subscribing to the channel. So once again, the state of Guitar Hero and Rock Band in 2018. Rock Band 4, alive and kicking, going strong. Despite the annoyances. Guitar Hero. The spirit of the radio. I am Firestar Heart. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you viewed it live, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're catching this in post-production, then leave a like. Get this thing to 10. Bring it in, man. I hope you guys enjoy this episode of the Deadly Saints podcast. I'll be back tomorrow. My TLC predictions. And on Sunday night after WWE TLC, be up here again to give you guys my review of WWE TLC. So tune back in with me tomorrow as I go through the match card. Maybe even give you guys some particular notes that I did take over the last couple of weeks as we build up to what is going down this Sunday. And after that, we'll jump right into predictions. And if there's enough activity in the chat section, then I'll interact with you guys for a bit and get some opinions. And of course, if not, we'll call it there. But until next time, that I get a chance to see you guys. Remember, you are a part of the Deadly Saints Nation. I love you all for it. Goodbye. Good night.